Oh, I'm sorry. For me, St. Robert and Waynesville Chamber of Commerce is so important to the local businesses in our community because it's not just a networking, it's getting to know your fellow friends and business owners. It's a way to get help. You know who to call when you need something. There's just so many avenues, and for me to be a part of that networking family is just really important.
I was motivated to become a chamber ambassador, one to get myself out there and to learn more about our community, but also to help others who are struggling with getting their name out there and learning of what we have in the community. Because, you know, I started where I didn't know anything that was going on in this area, and even though I've been here my whole life, and then now that I'm involved, I've actually learned so much about what this community has to offer. So that's the big reason I became an ambassador.
One bright moment that I've had as an ambassador is actually many moments, and it's when you have the opportunity to introduce people and you see them develop a connection and either start working together or become friends.
I try to stay in contact with my members and try to keep them involved so that they are networking and they stay involved with the chamber.
So it actually started with working here and how important it is to be part of the community as part of the youth credit, and me personally. That's why I love my job. But then I see what the ambassadors are doing and how close they are and how much the ambassadors support our local businesses, and I want to be part of that to not only grow like my network, but grow friends because they're all so close, and I just think everybody's, I love being part of that. That's just me.
It's hard for me to say something that's specifically me because I feel like the ambassadors is such a team. But I think when we redid all of the organizational documents and being able to volunteer my time to type all of those things up and get them organized so that the staff didn't have to do that was probably what I'm most proud of being able to do to help out.
Just being here right now is exciting. Thank you.
When I saw Shelley Dendecker put in her application to become an ambassador, I had talked to her for about a year and a half and was telling her how great it is, and I was so thankful that she joined.
So being a chamber ambassador has been so impactful in my life. I feel like it's been such an opportunity for networking, for other things, through the ambassadors, through the government military affairs. I've been able to do the Poppy Project, which I just love and adore. It's one of my favorite things with the Veterans Day, and I'm so looking forward to putting those poppies on the Ruby-Doo Bridge this year.
So proud to be an ambassador. When I was sick last year, there was not a day that went by that one of my ambassador friends did not call me and check on me. They have become my family. I love them.
Is we had our first annual Route 66 Neon Run. It was a 3.3 and a 6.6 run, and it was just something for the community. And I had more than one person come up and they said, you know, it's just amazing that we're in this community. There's so much to do now. There's so much to do. And I think all the interactions as a chamber ambassador and the collaborations and the partnerships and the volunteers, they make it happen because we couldn't do it without it. And that to me was such a compliment that we're doing something great in our community, you know. So anyway, rock on.
See ya. I can't think of one specific moment where I realized the impact that we've made as an ambassador. However, there are a lot of little moments. Anytime that I get recognized as an ambassador or I see somebody out in the community and they know me from that blue jacket, it just makes me realize as a whole how impactful our group is on a lot of different ways.
So when I joined the chamber, I was in a pretty low point in my life, and so joining the Ambassador Club made a pretty big impact in my life. And so I made it a goal of mine to give back to that, and so I pushed and tried to do as much as I could for the chamber, and being named the Ambassador of the Year last year was one of the brightest moments in my career as an ambassador, and so that made me realize how much I do for this company, or this, not the company, but this community. And so just realizing that and understanding the hard work that that we put into this just made me happy and understand that I do make a big impact
Well, I think there's not necessarily one bright moment, but there's more than one. One of which I think of is Pride Night. There's a big contribution that the Chamber is able to make to the business community as well as to the community as a whole. And then I also think of the Veterans Day Parade, how that the Chamber and the ambassadors are all involved in that. It gives the opportunity for the community to come together to recognize a wonderful group of